I think all my favorite streamers should congregate in the same channel. Yeah. Or you don't have to go anywhere other than come hang out here. I'll try this druid monster. All right, I like fungal. Fungal's cool. Haven't seen shaman in a while. Shaman's really feels really bad right now, to me. Like, you don't get access to the card generation, like the marsh spawns or the cheap removal. I feel like I don't get marsh spawns, storm strike, serpent portals. Just never get them. Pierce the goddamn. Mima, cream of wheat, rocking back and forth. Big fly on the head. Hasn't moved in hours. Poor Mima. You gotta get her moving. I feel bad that I come here and almost only talk about music. I like music though. I like when we get into discussions about like people's favorite bands, people's favorite albums. I like to hear about people's favorite concerts they've ever been to. I find that really fascinating. Who they saw, where, when, who they really like. I think that stuff's really cool. And some people talk about music, and some people talk about, you know, Pierce over here, cream of wheat, rocking back and forth. Hey, Pierce, you want to come to PAX West by any chance? In Seattle, beginning of September? By, you know. Alright, let's take Initiate here. I like Initiate. Let's take Tarajo. I mean, the man with the big stick. Let's take the man with... Let's take the man with the big stick. Okay, what's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, Mech Bear Cat. It's kind of greedy. We don't really need it, but I don't like these. I guess this card's probably better than Mech Bear Cat for us right now. You know what? Let's do that. We've already got 2 good 6s, or reasonable 6s. This guy's cool, though. We'll be responsible. I think I'll go Raider over Hoarder here. Acolyte's okay too, but I want to fix the curve, but I don't love Loot Hoarder, so. Another Initiate. When? September 3rd through the 6th. I'm only going to get tickets, I think, a ticket for Saturday, and then I'm just going to be in Seattle Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's my plan right now. I'm dating myself, but the best concerts I've ever seen were Van Halen, Boston, Def Leppard, and Queen Scythe? What is that? Is that a band? Brookworm! Oh my god. PAX West. Sorry, Brooke, I'm trying to drum up, you know, a couple of other people, but not to like, you know, just, I think I'm going to do Redcon Friday, which of course you're more than welcome to attend. Redcon Friday, Convention Saturday, and hang out Saturday and Sunday night. I mean, it's really just hanging out every night. That's a band? Queen Scythe? What? Do you mean Queen? Craft a gold Sunwell Initiate. I already have 1. I should have 2 though, huh? We'll open a golden one someday. I think I'm going to take the Meeting Stone. I like Dwarf more, but Fungal, we want some cheap cards. Druid, we want to get on board early. We don't have any 2s right now, so Meeting Stone could help fill the gap in not having enough 2s. I really just loathe Meccano. I just hate that card. I'm going to take the Gossiper, I guess. I like this dating yourself thing. Dating yourself is quite nice. Oh, is this that's by them? Okay, I'm gonna save it. I got it clicked. I'm gonna save it, okay? I guess I'll take another one of those. Okay, let's take the Mech Warper here. We need some 2s. I got it saved though, Statman. Next weekend I'll have an opinion on. Is this the same video or a different video? Okay, I've never even heard of this. Queen's Reich? Oh, Queen's Reich, is I'm assuming. I thought you were just having a mini stroke, doing a typo or something. I don't know. All right, I got them both saved. I've got them saved with the pornography. Okay. Meeting stone, more like peeing stone. Ugh, yuck, pee. Alright, let's take a dwarf here. Clowns. Great, clowns. Give me the clowns. Just give me the clowns here. Another initiate? They're so good. We should have crafted a golden one. Think of the value. Could have had 3 golden initiates for the price of 2. Now it's too late. I'll always have a non-golden one in this deck, even if I craft this one golden now, so I won't do it. But I'll do it later. Creeper's okay. Druid card's alright. We have a whole heaping fat stack of 0 spells. I think I'll just take the Corridor Creeper. Again, it's good with fungal. Could be good with these things spitting out little shitters. Power of the Wild looks nice. Peon, getting Peon's nice. Getting Peon the card. Aug Merchant's not bad either, but we need 2s. And we need spells, so this is kind of good. More Creepers, I guess. This deck looks like fart. I think I'll go Gnome here. I don't really want the Chicken Boy. Let's go Partnered Assignment. We could go Wand Maker here, but I like Partnered Assignment when you don't have enough 2s. And it can give us some cool 3s, maybe. These cards are terrible. I'm going to take Branching Paths. At least it could draw cards, or maybe push lethal. In a deck that just has nothing but junk kind of minions. I mean, we have some good minions, but like if you fall off the board, you're not really doing anything. I like this guy. Got some ways to corrupt him. Marsh Hydra, and gotta pass a Dreaming Drake, unfortunately, but we don't have that much late game. We have these 2 cards, and these will cost like a lot less than 7, right? So Marsh Hydra's pretty cool. I think I'm just gonna take the Swamp Ooze. Gotta fix the curve still. We only have 3 2-drops in our Druid deck, which is cutting it kind of close. Gonna take the Death Warden here as well. Don't need, you know, I need 2s and 3s still, so. Replocado? I'm gonna take a Crazed Alchemist. It's probably fine just to fill in the 2-drop slot a little more. Double Clowns. Can I get a way to corrupt it? That would be delightful. I should have been more specific. You might like this 1/7 Dust song. Me? Whoops. Okay, I'll save it and watch it. Oh crap, I put it... Where did I put that? Okay, okay, I got it saved now. Okay. How does a computer stop working after 10 years? My ex liking Peon as well. Ew, yuck. Yucky. Alright, I'm taking this one. I got a way to corrupt it with that damn Iron Giant, but it's not looking too viable. Okay. Oh, my spine. Alright, this deck looks worse, a lot worse than the Mage deck, but we have a lot of good minions, and if we can avoid some bad luck, I think this deck can go 7, but I don't know if it will. Bet on 6? Yeah, Night Rainbow. Let's throw this bad boy at 6, maybe. No Arbor Ups. We have some really good 3s. Not enough 2s, probably, but some really good 3s. And then some really strong cards. So, it's, you know, you never know. 2 Clowns, a Fuzzy Elemental. We got a Fungal and a Marsh Hydra, so, yeah. There's a world. Do you ever play Standard? No. Only to do my quests. and to get my card back. That's it. That's it. We don't do standard here. Maybe I'll do standard. We could get Dexter to do a... maybe I'll do standard with Dexter. Oh, I should have done this first. But I mean, I don't think there's anything I can get that's better than this card. We don't do standard. You're gosh darn right, Night Rainbow. We hates it. Standard just sucked for a couple of years. That's actually a fair statement, probably. There's always, like, for me, there have been periods where there's a fun deck here or there, but in general, like, it's kind of sucked. But I do remember it's been better in the past. It feels like it's gotten progressively worse. Like, where I didn't really enjoy it much 2 years ago, I certainly enjoy it more, I think, now than its current iterations. We got rated by Judge, so all I gotta say is, thanks, Judge. How was the raid? How was the stream? I was actually lurking a little bit earlier before I started the stream, while I was asleep, I think. Or, like, I don't know what happened exactly. But I saw some of the Judge Veritas co-op. And if you guys don't know, Judge and Veritas, they do these things together. It's awesome. I don't know what to do here. I guess if I could play the Marsh Hydra next turn. I'm gonna just do this, I guess. I don't know. It's really awkward. He hits there. I guess I go there. Maybe I should have just played a 3-2, maybe. Hey man, we played the game. It was nice. How'd the runs go? You know, I was lurking in Stanudachi's stream today. He went 12-0 with a mage deck, and then I can't remember. I think he was 10-0 with a Demon Hunter deck, and then he finished 12-2, I think, with the Demon Hunter, or maybe 11-3. But man, that guy's good. Made me think of you though, Veritas. He's like super skilled, high-level players. They haven't focused enough on it in too many other formats. So it's not the format, it's the card selection. Yeah, Battlegrounds seems to have hurt Standard more than anything. Like, they didn't put a ton of effort into Arena. They're putting, like, the same amount of effort. So Arena's as good as it, almost, you know, it's basically as good as it's always been. Which is, I think, pretty good. Ooh. Okay, I thought it might be Mirror or something. I didn't want to give him this. I thought it might be spell-based. I didn't want to play my coins. Oh well. The runs went 1. Quite nice, too. Very rude. Kept us on our feet, but we enjoyed the beverages and had a good time. I'm flustered. Judge, are we going to hang out at PAX West? I know we are, right? We have to. I'm going to go. I don't know. I'm going to go. I'll find a way to go over there. I will say also, I was looking for Artie. Artie, do you want to go to PAX West? Do you have any interest in meeting up beginning of September? PAX West is in Seattle every year, I guess. But they're doing it, and I'm going to go. And I've never met Artie. We're trying to all get together. Not everyone, but everyone that wants to come over and hang out for RedCon. You'll be there? Hell yeah. Yeah, it sounds fun. It sounds like a real hoot. Will Mr. Veritas be there? Because that'd be kind of cool, too. The demon. I don't know if this is right, but he has nothing on board. He loves toothpaste water. This is not toothpaste water anymore. I'm never buying that disgusting Arctic foot again. I drink just cool, refreshing fruit punch. I'm not vaccinated yet? What about maybe complications with the other complications? This will be the beginning of September. Is that too far? Is that too soon? Haven't been here in a while. Kind of gave up on this game. Hey, Birdman. You can just hang out. Don't give up on Redbeard. Give up on Hearthstone, sure. Can you show one random Pokemon card? Sure, I'll just pick one out at random. This one is shiny at least. Look at this bad boy. My sweet baby chicken. My boy, the chicken man. Oh my god. Blaziken VMAX. With the Inteleon on the building. With the other thing. I don't know what his name is, but he's asleep over there. Baby Inteleons. My god. How's that for a card? Sell that and buy my ticket. Buy all the tickets to PAX West. Aw, oh, crap. Oh man. That's a nice card. How about I pull an actual random one out? These are some of the ones that Treebeard sent us. Oh my gosh, remember? Oh my, I didn't even put it in my binder. I still have it in its case. Treebeard sent us this delightful Pikachu VMAX, remember? Big fat Chonkachu, the kids call it. Pikachu VMAX. Hello everybody, it's me, Pikachu. Could do these things. Let's germinate. What the fuck? That was a cool one. That was a cool one. They're saying 6 to 8 more weeks for the leg, then I can get vaccinated, assuming no more problems come up. Gotcha. Best drink on the planet is a Caesar. Yeah, that's disgusting. I like that you have a signature drink. I've never really been able to determine or to develop a signature one. Spot on, Chonker, boys. Hello, mercenary. It's me, Pikachu. That's all what else would he say? Probably doesn't know too much about anything. I guess a whiskey and a cola is mine. I tried to invent my own drink, the Redbeard, where you take rye whiskey and a Mexican Coke, 3 fat ice cubes, and a little bit of orange bitters. And then everybody's like, oh, it's just a whiskey and a Coke. I was like, yeah, basically. But I wanted to call it a Redbeard. Hey, give me a Redbeard on the rocks. Hold the rocks. Whiskey with Mexican cola and orange bitters. Your signature drink? Yeah, that can be my signature drink. It's gotta be, if it ain't a Mexican Coke, if there ain't 3 fat ice cubes, it's not a Redbeard. I don't like the little ice cubes. It's so hot here, they melt really fast. Pikachu once murdered a child. Is that real? Bad? No, fat. Fat ice cubes. Like a big ol' fat cube. Alright, here we go. 1 win. Let's do it for Night Rainbow. Let's do it for the Yes Boys. Let's do it for the No Boys. Hi, Side. Did you see you got gifted a sub? You got to be more supportive now. You have to embrace Redbeard. Could keep that maybe. We probably get it out for pretty cheap, but I'll just, yeah, it's fine. Came from Dexter's Arena video because I love me some Arena. Hey, Slapped Boy. How are you, man? Dexter and I are doing another episode. We're going to film another one on Monday, and I think he's going to release it on Tuesday. Spoilers, don't tell anybody. He told me, oh, Mr. Redbeard, don't go telling everybody all the secrets. But you got in on the ground floor. You're here. This is behind the scenes. This is, we're studying right now. What up, Merc? Whoa! Slapped Boy, you're now subbed to this channel. You have access to all the Redbeard emotes. Bombay Sapphire Gin and a rock star. She came up with the name, the Bollywood. Terrible drink, but we tried to make it catch on. We went to bars and struck up conversations with strangers so we could buy them a drink. Told everyone it was super popular. Didn't work. I support that. I feel like Artie and I would be good friends if we ever met in person. When we meet in person, we'll be good friends. Make sure you call this a season of Red and Dexter so they know you are the real deal. What does that mean? Dr. Race Car. Thanks for the 6 months of Twitch Prime. Wow. You can take Tuesday night off since we will have content to tide us over. That would be kind of cool. For a man such as myself that has spent an awful lot of time streaming, to have a more successful YouTube would be beneficial. There's a lot of value in that. Oh, that's probably the best draw in my deck. Almost certainly. It's good to see you, Hey, Silas, are you coming to PAX West? Seattle, beginning of September. Can you make it? Can you make it? Could flip that. I think I do flip that. You'll have my new what? I don't know about YouTube. Even Crips and Joldens are hurting. Oh, I'm sure that guy's making an awful lot of money on his YouTube still. Juice Man. It is a fun night. Thank you for helping to make it fun, Juicy, and thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. It's a real delight to have, you know, guys like you and Slap the Boy and Judge, Dr. Racecar, everybody. It's really, you know, an honor. We could hero power it, but I get to get this down basically for free. I should have thought about positioning for Fungal Mancer. I'm just throwing crap out. Do you go to PAX East? I'm going to try to go to PAX East too. It's in Boston, right? I'll have to keep an eye. I didn't even know PAX West was happening. I have a limited amount of vacation time, usually to save for the big pinball tourneys. Thank you very much, Night and Rainbow. I appreciate that very much. Silas positioning. Can you make it out for a night? Just like Friday night? Saturday night? Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to go to the convention. I'm only going to be there for a really short time. I'm only getting a ticket for Saturday, I think. And if if it sells out and I forget to buy one, I don't really care. I just want to go drink whiskey with Judge and Veritas or whoever else will do such a thing. Oh, I still have that guy out. All right, let's play this. Maybe I put it over here. I don't even know. It don't matter. Whiskey, people arrive. Hey, Veritas. Veritas, you coming to PAX West? Woke up. It's 8 a.m. here for me, so good morning. It's midnight for me, 12:30 a.m. I'll look into it. Okay. Okay. I just know we'll be in sort of the same states, almost the same states, so maybe I can look into maybe doing a night in Portland, like renting a car maybe. I'm sure it probably won't even be that much more expensive. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do not have lethal. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't have lethal, right? We do gotta help each other out. We do. And you do. God. Order. Imagine living on the West Coast. It's nice over here. And thanks again, Juicy. I'm getting a little flustered. So much support, and I gotta win some Hearth games. And I'm also getting kind of excited for PAX West and trying to figure out who's coming. And order. It really wasn't. I wanted to play what I drew if I could, rather than get more cards in my hand or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're super expensive right now? Yeah, they are. But those package deals are kind of cheap. Like, I mean, sometimes they just tack it in. It's basically free. Bambini. They were more expensive. I guess people are probably... There's probably a lot of people now that are like, oh, I want to go on a trip. Hey, you were in the train already, Statman. You're driving the damn train. I'm flying to Alberta this week before PAX West to stay with my brother. Okay. Well, hopefully someday. PAX West, PAX East, maybe? TwitchCon. That'd be kind of cool. Have I been to PAX before? Never. What do you do there? To be fair, I don't actually care. 1, I want to go. 2, I'm assuming whatever you do, it's mostly trivial and irrelevant, and after like 10 minutes, my legs will be tired, and I won't I won't want to be there anymore. I'll just want to go down the street to the bar and find some chips and some salsa and drink margaritas, which is what I'm probably going to end up doing. My plan is the next TwitchCon. I can't imagine anybody that's active in this chat that wouldn't want to go to TwitchCon. It was so much fun. It's like the best thing, man. If you're here every night chatting, then you have to go to TwitchCon at the very least. But thanks everybody. Statman, Juiceman. I think Merc was in there again. I can't remember. I can look. Dr. Racecar and Merc. And Night Rainbow even got in. I hope he got a nice emote. What are you saying to me? Happy Midsummer. Oh. I want to play it actually, but I don't want to play it. I guess I could buff this hero power and hit there. Yuck. Claw Machine next turn. Oy, oy, oy. Hey Doghouse, what's up, dude? What is TwitchCon like? The convention is a sea of nerds, but in the best way possible. You can barely move. There's not a lot to actually do there that actually interests me. There's a lot of things. They have, like, you can meet some of the popular streamers. They do, the cosplay tournament was cool, like the coolest thing I thought at TwitchCon. There was a cosplay tournament that Alkali Lake was in, which was really fun. We were rooting her on. My favorite part of TwitchCon, my 2 favorite parts of the actual convention, was there was a little cabana section and people kept bringing me rum and cokes, but I didn't know, I wasn't paying for them and I didn't know who they were. Where'd our music go? Oh, it ended. Oh, dear. Okay, let's play another one. Okay, what am I doing? What the fuck? Jeez Louise. Cold-blooded right there. Is TwitchCon always in LA? They did it in it's always in San Diego, but I think once they did it up in San Francisco, I think. But the best times are after 6 when it comes to close and everybody heads out to hang with streamers and restaurants and bars. Yeah. The first day at TwitchCon, I went and we were hanging out and it was cool. We were there for like 2 or 3 hours maybe. I went to the GDQ X room, which was cool, and then hung out in the cabana, walked around and checked everything out. And then went home, showered, took a nap, and then went in like everybody was, on the like grabbing food and getting drinks. The next day I went back to the convention center for like 30 minutes and I was like, fuck this. I'm going to grab some more whiskeys and colas and whatnot, strawberry margaritas. And that was far more enjoyable than the Far more enjoyable than the convention, which was fine. It was fun, but it was like, it's crowded. I don't want to see like anything here. Nacho chips with Redbeard, for example. Yeah. It's not even buy a ticket to TwitchCon and I loved it. Yeah. I thought I probably would get a ticket every year just because of like the streamer implications. But if I was a viewer, I wouldn't even bother. I really wouldn't. Don't tell Twitch I said that. They'll probably get mad at me. But I don't think I would even bother. I'd be like, save the money, spend it on whiskey, and I'd go whatever day Rivals is. They did stuff every day with Rivals, but I didn't even go to that. Like, I don't know. Dreads was in Rivals. And he was so hungover. We were drinking so much the night before. I slept till noon, and Dreads had to get up at like 8 a.m. to play TFT or something. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, it's cool that he was in it, but like, forget it. Papa Roach? I mean, I don't like Papa Roach. That first album, or when it had Last Resort, that was a cool song, I guess, but not really my thing. I'm out of spells for this now, which not ideal. It's like I can buff it. I guess I'm not even playing fungal probably. I can't get value off the fungal this turn. Hangovers are the worst. Dreads drank more. Dreads was the most drunk person I saw at TwitchCon. And maybe Buka. Other than that, I don't think I saw anybody that drunk. I mean, I was hanging out with a smaller... I mean, there was probably people who were really drunk or whatever. But... this card's annoying. I've been following various Hearthstone streamers now, and my schedule changes. There's a Hearthstone streamer out there for everyone. True, it's a lot of times it's dependent on people's schedule. Like, people hate Redbeard, but they're like, well, what choice do I have? I have to watch him. It's the only guy playing Arena in my slot. Sometimes. And to those people, I say, check out Judge, because he's pretty wonderful himself, so... You like this one, Hootie? This one's kind of cool. What's this play? Oh, this is Dark Synth. That's probably why we don't listen to this one that much. It kind of scared me now that I thought about it. Okay, that was just one scary one. Let's see. What do I... Oh, I'm just dead, right? We've been dying for a while. Let's freeze one. Buff here. And maybe he misses lethal. It doesn't look like it. Judge's stream has the #1 arena leaderboard player on it. It does. And it has Judge, who... he's a pretty good player in his own right. Redbeard is kind of weird. He has a foot wall and lays in crumbs between streams. I do that. I do that. Alright, what are we doing? Trying to get another win? GG, yeah, that felt like a booty whooping. That felt like one of them shaman games where they devolve your 6-drop and you were already behind. I won't be able to watch Redbeard anymore once I go back to school. Just drop out of school. Explain the foot wall. Right here, right off screen. Juice Man is a wall where I put my feet when I'm not streaming. I just put my feet up there, and you may not know this, but the human foot is quite a dirty object. It just spreads like filth all over the wall. So there's like a permanent dirt stain. There was one at my old place, and there's one here. That's, yeah, that little emote they're putting there. That's kind of what I do. What the? What are we doing? Nothing? Whole lot of nothing? It also have black toes at times. That's photoshopped. How did the mage run go? We went 6 wins with the mage. Human feet are less dirty when they belong to somebody that washes them. I wash them. I wash them. Steck feels bad, man. It's kind of like when we got offered this card, we kind of talked about this exact thing. When we fall off board, we just do nothing. What's your ideal arena meta in general? I don't think I have an ideal meta. I like certain sets. I like certain cards. I mean, an ideal meta is just one where there's balance, where as many classes as possible are as viable as possible, and about as balanced as they can be. It's never going to be always balanced because some sets just have stronger cards for certain classes. But if you're saying like, you know, what are some of my favorite cards? I would say like a lot of Ungoro cards are some of my favorite cards, even if they don't hold up as quite as well. Coin the 5, but that feels really bad, man. This turn really, it's not great. I'm in trouble, but I don't know. I really need to draw a card. Maybe I take the 6 armor? I don't know, man. Any news in the arena world? Hey, Sonny. Yeah, arena's going, it's popping off. Dreads is retiring, so all the young kids, they're gonna flock back to arena. It's gonna be cool again. Dreads is done. Is he really? No. No. But I just thought I could drum up some interest if people thought that Dreads, like, I feel like Arena is like the most popular, coolest game mode, except all the kids know Dreads plays it, and they're like, oh, that's old man Dreads. Old man Dreads. Do we want old man Dreads with his finger on the button? What did he get? He got Marsh Hydra? That's certainly not good for me. Certainly not. Old man Dreads. Any Dreads legs in chat? Any Dreads' legs? I saw him play Subnautica, so I was like, yep, he's a variety streamer now. He has been playing a lot more variety. It used to be just Arena and Battlegrounds. Lately, it's been Arena Slay, Arena Subnautica. I don't know if he's doing other crap, but maybe. Played against Dreads' legs yesterday. Super weak. I played against Dreads' legs too. I thought I did okay. I think I beat him. I think maybe I lost. We played at high win total. I don't know if this is the same character, but we played at a high win total. Interesting. I mean, I'm just dying again, which is, you know, unfortunate. Much prefer living. Oh no, Geomaster Yip. Darn it. Otherwise known as Monty. I will never call him Monty. I didn't know that humans could be named Monty. I mean, if you told me, Red, I really want you to call me Monty, then maybe, but I don't want to. I'd strongly prefer not to. Alright, we're going to do that, and then we're going to play that on that, and hopefully we can kill the, we won't be able to kill the skeletal, so, or the Marsh Hydra, so we're boned either way. When do you cash in Streamer Luck? We missed the opportunity for Streamer Luck when we got offered this deck. It's not particularly good. Well, that's just plain selfish, Red. He'll always be Dreads to me. Alright, well, we got one monster down. Maybe, just maybe, this trade happens and he rolls a Geomaster Yip too or something. Or he just deaths our guy and we die and we cry and we bitch about RNG. Let's get that out of there. Let's get this here. Okay. We're not dead? Oh, why is that alive still? Ay, ay, ay. I guess I could flip this and trade there. I guess we have to kill that or we're gonna die, so. I guess I'm just spitting out some little shitters. Sorry, I'm gonna be hacking a little more. I'm trying to organize a little bit. I mean, maybe now's not the right time, but I'm excited for PAX West. That was an ass whooping. Ysera, still good. From Skeletal, yeah. Skeletal, our Marsh Hydra, and a Ysera, and we were already behind before that, so feel free to complain. It's alright, our deck's not very good. We lost both these games going second, getting absolutely steamrolled. It's what happens to, you know, below average decks. Ysera may need to be banned. I don't think they need to ban Ysera, personally. I know a lot of people have said that. If you ban Ysera, then every time somebody plays a Keymaster, that'll be the card that kills you. So you ban Keymaster. So every time somebody plays a Silas, you'll lose. So you ban Keymaster, Silas, Ysera, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, what am I playing with? All my decks are going to be Crazed Alchemist, Shadow Weaver, and, you know, Gossiper, and it's like, well, that's not all that fun either. Man, if I had another 2, I'd be happy to coin it out, but I don't, so. I actually don't. Wow. Wow, well, we're getting some value off of that, I guess. Kill that one's, I think, more of a problem than that. Ban all cards with text, only Yetis and Spider Tanks. Nah, I don't think I'd enjoy that. I think Ysera's not very common anymore. It's only in like 2% of decks or 3%. You know, Skeletal's really common, so maybe Skeletal should be less common, so that you get less. We had 4 of them yesterday, remember? You don't want 4 Skeletals being a normal thing. I mean, it's not normal, but you probably don't want it being a possible thing, right? No, you want it to be possible, but much less common. The 8/8 Demon Hunter cards needs to be banned. So I just don't think they need... I think they need to not make these cards. But I don't think it's good for Arena to have cards that aren't playable. I think they need to balance cards that they make for Hearthstone, the card game. And if they build imbalanced, poorly designed cards, hopefully they're legendary dragons and you don't see them too much. Hopefully they're not in 40% of decks or whatever. Ysera is more common than 2 to 3% though, due to all the ways you can generate it. I bet it's generated more than it's naturally presented. Well, for sure, but that's not the argument, right? Any card that can be generated can't be banned, or historically hasn't been banned. So you'd see Arena the same amount of time. You'd see Ysera in Arena the same amount of time, right? Like, it would just show up randomly sometimes. Let's say, you know, it wouldn't solve that issue. But if you made the cards that could find Ysera less common, then you'd see Ysera less often. And even then, like, how many times am I seeing Ysera? Like, a couple times a week? I'm not seeing Ysera every day anymore. We were seeing multiple Yseras a day, every day, when Rise of Shadows was in and Draconic Lackey was in, and that felt bad. Priest was good and Draconic Studies was common. The Lackeys were common. Every class could get a Ysera from a Cable Rat. And that was kind of a little overwhelming, but now it's like I might see 2 or 3 in a week, draft none. So Crypt should host you. I'm inclined to agree. What choice does he have now? What's happening here? Trade there, trade there. 5, 3, 3, 2. I don't know if it matters which one we hit, right? Maybe. There's no way you're only seeing 2 to 3 a week, the amount you play. I've seen at least 4 this week, and I don't play 10% of the games you do. But your sample size is very small, right? And so is mine. Okay, maybe you're seeing more than 2 to 3 a week. I don't know, whatever. 5 a week? I mean, I'm doing a lot of runs, so I'm not a good comparison, but I don't know. How many plays does Ysera have? Does it count? Okay, where am I going here? HS replay? How many plays does Ysera have? Let's look in Priest, where it's probably most common. The data seems to be broken. All right, let's look in a different class. Okay, something on HS replay is broken. Well, anyway, point is, Draconic Studies should be less common. And you're gonna... Ysera's only drafted in 2% of decks. That's not that many. Legendary. Legendary card. That's pretty cool. Like, I think this card should be draftable. I think those things should be... Everything should be draftable. That's what I think. This card's better than Mukla, maybe. Well, maybe not. But I wouldn't mind drafting it. Trying to make it work would be fun. Resizing pouch is another big offender. Not as bad as studies for it, though. Yeah, right. Those discover cards should probably not be commons, and they should probably be rares or epics. I think studies and resizing pouch and stuff like that. And at the same time, I also don't think that Ysera's kind of like a bit egregious because you pretty much can't beat it. But if there's a 9-mana legendary dragon card that you can't beat, like, I think that's way less of a problem than Arbor Up or Scrap Imp or Gnarg or these 1 to 2 to 3 mana cards that you also just can't beat. But everybody's kind of cool with them because you don't realize you lost on turn 1 a lot of the time when somebody Gnargs you, but you did. You just play another 6 turns, but you can never catch back up. Resizing Pouch is a great meme format, though. I like that card. I think they're fun cards. I mean, I don't have a problem with them as much as other people. Lots of games don't even make it to 9. Yeah, Especially the ones where your opponent Gnargs you early, or you know, Vile Fiends you, Vile Fiend into Vile Fiend or whatever. Like you just don't really win those games. But it just, again, it takes people a little while to realize they lost the game, and like by the time the game ends, Gnarg's not on the board anymore. There, you know, but Gnarg was the card that prevented you from winning, or from really even being competitive in the game. The 3 mana 4/5 mage card. I think that card is more of a problem than Ysera, honestly. I think that's more of a frustrating card to play against. It's my number one problem card since it's released. Then probably, hey, there you go. Yeah, Imprison Observer and Firebrand. Just cards that come down and just, like, no question, you just win the game. Like, 70% of the time if you play those cards on curve. But they cost 3, and Ysera costs 9. Arbor Up. Arbor Up is in 40% of decks. And you can discover Arbor Up almost as easily, or maybe easier than Ysera. I'm not sure. But you can get it from Nature Studies or Peon or other stuff probably. Steward of the Scrolls. Like, there's a lot of ways to find that crap. And it's also in 20 times more decks than Ysera's in. Just naturally drafted in 20 times the amount of decks. You can get multiple Gnargs and Firebrands. True. They're much more common. I hate Gnarg. I like when I have Gnarg. Hey, I'm glad we got 3 wins, by the way. We got some new people here. Some new people we're following. I don't want them to think that Redbeard totally sucks. You know, somewhat sucks, sure. Wow, look at this. Dexter and I are doing another video, by the way. You know, if you're interested in co-op, arena, Dexter, and Redbeard crap, dude, we're getting close to 19,000. What if we get to 20,000 views? Dexter said he'll stream with a shoe on his head. They should make a cube where you can play 3 classes at once. I actually agree with that. That's the Redbeard cube. I kind of talked about it, where you're not tied into a class per se. You can pick a hero power or whatever, but you can take cards from all classes, and you get to draft the Redbeard cube, where Elise is in, and Murlocs are a viable strategy, a real strategy in the Redbeard cube, and mechs and all this other crap. When is the video? Is this a live stream on Twitch channel? We'll be doing a recording of it and then uploading it. We're going to try to record it Monday, and then he's going to try to release it Tuesday. But I don't make any promises because Dexter might get busy and he might not want to do it. Is it time to grow the beard into a cube shape to market the Redbeard cube? ? I would say almost certainly yes. That seems like the time. Did we go first this game? We did. Things are looking okay right now. Also, hey, Tennis. Wow, I feel like chat's been fucking flying. I'm gonna take a breather, you know? Seems like chat slowed down a little for the first time in a while today. Doesn't really do anything, I suppose. Yeah, chill. Okay. Chat's bringing some good input today. They're doing great. We all drafted a 3 mana 1/4 Wind Fury. What's that and why? Don't a lot of beards go red after they've been grown for a long time? I don't think so. Red patches? Maybe. Can't say I've seen a lot of that. What dish that you'd never tried would I like to try? Nothing. I hate food. I just like cheese and bread. Does the Tavern Pass give you more challenges? The Tavern Pass just gives you more experience for the things you're kind of already doing. So, like, if you're playing, you get more experience for whatever quests you already get. You don't get extra quests. I think I'm actually gonna just do this. This looks reasonable. And I don't want a hero power next turn, so what I'm gonna do is kill these. So you can't spit more of them out. And then you can go here and here or here, clear this all up, and then we can maybe play our big boys. What cheese do I like? I like tasty cheese. Swiss, provolone. I like a mild cheese, I guess. Mozzarella, cheddar, jack, pepper jack. I like a nice pepper jack. Cheese stuffed man with a bit of butter. Ugh, cheese stuffed man. Well, I mean, I don't make any judgments, I guess. You know, I'm really sick and tired of this fucking Archivist showing up in our deck with no spells. I think I'm out of spells again. I'm like legit. Oh, I have branching path. Well, big whoop. Big whoop. I'm a fellow redhead, but the beard has not come to me yet. How old are you, slap boy? If you don't mind me asking. I love Havarti. What's Havarti? Maybe I like Havarti. I don't remember. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, I like Moonster. Oh, man, Moonster's good. Havarti cheese. I don't know if I've eaten Havarti. Maybe. $22, my friend. Okay, that beard's probably coming in next year. Be prepared for way more attraction from the ladies or the gentlemen. I don't really know which is your preference, but you know, it's coming. So part of the issue here is mirror kind of fooks me completely and utterly. But what if it's not mirror? What if it ain't mirror? Ay, ay, ay. I thought it was going to be... Oh, my God. Darn it. That worked out poorly for us. I thought it might be Oasis allies. I was just going to push. I would have gone face, then froze it, and then played this to crash through that. But anyway, I don't get any, you know... I don't get any respect from the game. They treat me like I'm deformed poet over here. That's quite a ring toss. Yeah, I mean, we could have played differently. We certainly could have. I can hero power and trade and play the 8. It's not terrible. I think I'm actually just going to do that. Sorry, this is like... Not the... You know, our mana's not looking good here. I don't want to really spend 5 mana this turn. Drawing cards is cool. Gaining armor is cool. Getting attack is kind of useless, but... Suits high rolling a little? Yeah. Yeah. That was a kind of a high roll, little cube or whatever. What do they call it? A ring toss? Alright, well now at least I can spend some of my mana a little bit more efficiently. Sup, Red? What's up, Kizneiber? Kizneiber. How are you, man? What's the buffed minion that he didn't want to play? I'm wondering. Could actually flip it and hit it. Flip it, hero power it, play this. I don't hate that. Could play this. Because then he wants to throw that in and ping it. Like, he's not going to get the value from both. I like this song. Which one's this? I think we have this one on a playlist already, probably. I'm assuming. Seems like something we would have done in the past. Linkin Park. I'm not a big Linkin Park fan. They're catchy and they've got some good tracks. Just not really my style so much. But definitely have some catchy tracks there. You know, I remember Hybrid Theory. Hybrid Theory was pretty sick. This is pretty bad for us. I don't know if we can beat that. What's the strangest concert I've been to? Don't think I could say I've ever been to a strange concert, necessarily. Maybe I should have pre-hit this thing. So I'd have the 3-4 this turn. Oh, I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure what a strange concert necessarily would be. Do I like Guns N' Roses? And yeah, Welcome to the Jungle is a cool song. November Rain, I guess, maybe. Sweet Child of Mine, that says not a huge Guns N' Roses fan either. Manior, what up, dude? Red likes his lo-fi, a bit like my last two girlfriends. I actually don't listen to too much of like the synthwave or lo-fi stuff off stream in general. I like you know, Interpol, Weezer, The Strokes. You know, I like a lot of stuff like that. You might like it. A little slow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Linkin Park. Oh my god, 747 million plays. I'll save that one for off-stream listening, I think, that one. Reanimation album. The only one I ever listened to straight through was Hybrid Theory. And I don't really remember much of it. Like, I think it had 3 or 4 singles that I'd probably recognize, but it wasn't like one even when I was a kid that I threw on like multiple times or anything. I think I owned it or my brother owned it, and I was kind of like, yeah, this is all right, you know. I liked Rage. I liked System when I was a kid, and Linkin Park. They were okay, but I always liked Rage and System more. And then I started to get into like Radiohead, and then the classic rock. I liked a lot of like Beatles and Zeppelin in like the 8th, 9th grade. I kind of like was like Radiohead, Zeppelin, the Beatles. I was really into the Mars Volta and the Strokes in like the 9th and 10th grade, I remember. So how can you judge Linkin Park if you don't even remember one album good? Because I've heard 30 singles 4,000 times on the radio or at Hot Topic or wherever. I just don't know what's on what album. So, you know, does that make sense? Usually singles are the worst. Not necessarily. Usually the singles are the most easily accessible, most popular tracks for a reason. Mars Volta's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, I would take it that All In is a big, probably a big Linkin Park fan, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have to like them. You can like them. I don't dislike you for liking them or anything. Don't worry. Rammstein. I only ever heard that one song, Du Hast, which was okay, but I kind of felt like I should be in assless leather chaps even when I was in the 8th grade or 7th grade when I heard it originally. They had an entire album with JC, but I think you mean the Numb Encore. Are you talking to me? I like the band they were before called At the Drive-In. Yeah, I always liked Mars Volta more than At the Drive-In. At the Drive-In was kind of abrasive, but that was kind of their thing, right? Like, abrasive by nature. Dude, bring I'm Rammstein in the conversation. Greta Van Fleet sounds just like Zeppelin. They do, but they look like young punk D-bags, so I'm not all about them. But yeah, that kid does sound a lot like Robert Plant. They don't have John Paul Jones or John Bonham on the rhythm section, so there's only so much Zeppelin-esque they can be. Yeah. Be lucky you don't understand the lyrics. They are rather bad and weird. Thank you for streaming. Hey, Dark Flame Master Yuta. Thank you for being here. This is a great community. They like Rammstein. They love Linkin Park. They were abrasive. Probably the main influence of most Screamo. I remember some other Screamo bands. One of my friends at when I was a youngster around that age kind of dug that I thought were like these are just junk. A lot of that stuff. I mean, it wasn't junk. It just wasn't for me even then. Like I said, like Rage Against the Machine, System. That was about as heavy as I really went. And I know a lot of you guys are like that's not heavy. That was about the heaviest I went, you know. Bottom is a hurricane. The other dudes are the kiddie pool. You think John Paul Jones is in the kiddie pool? What about the Hives? They came out around the same time, a bit more punk, and they rock a bit harder. Yeah, I never picked up a Hives album, so I don't have a firm opinion on them, and all I remember was Get Free. That was them, I think. Which was a banger of a tune, for sure. It's a banger. I think, they had the other one. Wasn't there a song like Tick Tick Boom or something was them, I think, as well? Which is another pretty good song, actually. I kind of remember that one. Wait, was Get Free the other band? Wait, there was two. There's the Hives and the Vines. The Vines. Oh, okay, the Hives. Oh, yeah. Somebody already corrected me. Do I listen to Primus? I've heard some Primus stuff. Again, I feel like sometimes it's cool, but they're not like good songs a lot of the time. Primus stuff. It's like, yeah, you want to listen to this 14-minute like technical, you know, flubbing around on a bass guitar. It's cool, but it's not always all that accessible. I'm like, I'm not like, I want to listen to a 14-minute bass solo. Hate to say I told you so. Who's had that song? Is it true what they say about it? Which one was that? It's one of those guys. I always confused, even then I confused those two bands. Why is this 0? Oh, for my mech warper. That's the Hives. Okay. Walk Idiot Walk. Yeah, that was a good song. But I always counted them, I mean, erroneously, but I always counted them both as the same band. The Hives and the Vines. That's Walk Idiot Walk. I like that song. I like that you guys all can just answer my question. There's enough of you guys here that if I say something and I'm reasonably close to speaking a coherent thought, that somebody will know what I'm talking about. Any other questions? Anybody else wants to know? This is fun. I like when we talk about music, even when we talk about things I don't like and you guys like. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I gotta make some trades. If I trade here, I can get that out. If I trade there, I get my Divine Shield and I get more face damage. Any Queens of the Stone Age love? I like Queens of the Stone Age a lot, actually. Songs for the Deaf is a really good album, I think. I did like that. You know, I did go through my brother went through a Queens of the Stone Age phase and Audio Slave when I was kind of like, I was younger than him, but I was kind of like into Rage and System, and then kind of was like getting out of Rage and System, and he was getting into those bands, and I kind of dug them. The Queen's earlier stuff I think is better. I can't remember a lot of it, but my buddy's really into Queens of the Stone Age, and he used to just throw whole albums on, and I couldn't tell you the name of a single track or what albums we were listening to. I was like, oh yeah, that's a banger. Oh, that's really good too. Oh wow, man, they're great. First album's a banger, yeah. Yeah, I knew, and I was like, oh, when's this? I was like, when is this? He's like, oh, they put out a couple albums before Songs for the Deaf. I was like, oh yeah, really? Interesting. I listen to Rage sometimes, and System, and Linkin Park. That's about it. Why are you doing the Kappa? I dated a girl that was fluent in German, and it was interesting. That's like, I'm so glad we won 5 games. This is great. One more win. Got to get one more win for the Yes Boys. Hope you guys forgive me for not trying to read the German messages. I don't have a shot. One more win. This hand's not that bad. Going first. Going second, I don't know what I would do. But we can at least go 2-drop, reasonable 3-drop, and a 4-drop. So. Queens before Queens. Is this a band, their band before? Or like a band that, like, does that have the same members? I've never heard of them. Wallows. But I'm more into indie pop. Wallows, I'm not familiar with. Josh Homme was in Kius. It's Josh Homme, right? That's what I always say. I don't want to make a fool in front of everybody, of myself. My advice to you, don't listen to advice from me. Well, how do I do that? How can I do that? I know how to cuss in 8 languages. You always got to learn the curse words first, right? What's the point of learning other words? Fungal's not very good here. I think it's okay, though. I'm not going to get 2 minions buffed right now. They're like stoner rock. There was some good riffage, but the lead singer is very meh. I like Josh Homme's voice. He's got a good rock and roll voice. Okay. He played guitar in that band. Yeah, Juicy, I feel like I'm in like some sort of... I'll never be able to take advice from you now. Ever. Or I'll have to take all your advice. I'm not sure. Oh, crap. Transfer student has betrayed us. You know, if I'm being honest, it seems unlikely that I would roll 2 of the 4-7 that does nothing and 2 of this one. But, you know, I guess here we are. Getting plenty of them. My brain is exploding like the aliens from Mars Attacks. That movie scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. And probably as an adult as well. I mean, let's be honest. That movie scared me. It still kind of does. I don't really want to watch it. I'm scared to watch it now. It's probably not that scary for a grown man, though. Well, for as poorly as this has gone for us, it's not over 100% of the time. It was funny. I remember seeing it as like an 8-year-old. And people were melting and there were scary aliens, and I'm sure I didn't understand any of the jokes. It's the only time I ever saw it. I mean, I can't really win the race, but maybe I can win the race. It isn't my kind of funny, I guess. Never thought it was funny. I like Jack Nicholson. He's pretty good. They really put out a lot of... Sorry, I'm going to eat some sunflower seeds. They really put out a lot of... alien movies around that time. Independence Day, that movie. Man, I wish I had... Oh, is that it? Is that lethal? I think it is. I don't know. That should count. Sorry, I was eating some sunflower seeds. That's delightful. Oh my god, I thought we got 7 wins. 6 is okay. This deck is bad, man. Yeah, that's great. And we got Night Rainbow. Hey, Rainbow, are you feeling better? You were sick, right? Alright, I hope you're feeling better, man. Sunflower seeds are helping beard to grow. Helping my beard to grow, or helping red beard grow? Like, they are making me fatter, probably. Easy 6? It was not easy. This deck, it feels very... It feels like it's at a big disadvantage. In almost every game, it's felt like we've been behind. Have to get lucky, or... The games we've lost, we just got steamrolled. If you won, it was easy. No, I'm working hard. I'm working hard here. I surprise the shit out of people when I curse in Arabic. I could see that. I could see that. Oh, hey, and if anybody wants to follow, we actually haven't had a new follower in an hour. That's crazy. There's got to be somebody who's not following now, who might forget to come back, but they'll remember because they chose to follow, you know? Boom, that's what I'm talking about. That's really delightful. Tail 90. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god, now you're gonna get a couple. Also, did we disconnect? We probably disconnected, huh? There's a long queue for 6. Yeah. Cambibo. Thanks a lot, Hearth. Embarrassing me in front of my friends. We got Gouda. Another good type of cheese. Just throwing that out there. Probably named after the cheese. Just ask and ye shall receive. Well, if we're going to try to keep growing the channel, it will certainly help us to have new followers. I like it when the top singles for bands you hear on the radio are single signal posts for the greater collections. The Rolling Stones are like this, and Zeppelin. The Beatles aren't because they have so many great tracks. It's like getting drowned, but you can go and listen to like Exile on Main Street and none of that gets played. Or The Animals. I don't know, Radiohead has exposure because of Creep being played on those reality shows, but they are sort of word of mouth thing. I'm sorry, what the hell was your point? Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. What the hell was the statement that was made? You like that? What was the point? I read that whole, none of it processed. It scared me. This would be a good game to have Arbor up. Man, we're getting the stinky guys. Where's my Divine Shields? Rush. Poison. You can explore music and there's an endless fascination in your life with these artists. The same as looking at a painting and then really discovering more in it years and decades later. I feel like I have a pretty good appreciation for music. At least I feel I do. For me, it's hard to appreciate to the extent of which some art probably deserves to be appreciated. A lot of, more traditional painting, sculptures and stuff like that. Like, I usually find it more entertaining to make jokes about, the naked people in the paintings. And whenever I'm dating a gal and she wants to go to the museum, I usually make jokes about that stuff and they get mad at me. And I usually know when I'm going to get along with somebody a little better when they don't get mad at me. And they're just like, oh yeah, that's pretty funny. Haha, boobs, yeah. Like when their boobs are out. You know what I'm saying? Oi, oi, hey Les, how are you, bud? I've only come across one artist that I can honestly say his work is something I find interesting. Is it Redbeard? Oh, I was gonna say, there's only one way he can clear the board, and that's it. Nothing we can do about it, but here we are. It's just bad luck there. OK Computer's the album that really blew up. Radiohead. Creep just introduced them and gave them a bit of buzz. Pablo Honey's not a good album, right? Creep was still probably their most popular song, even, today, right? At all points. All right, let's just roll let's roll the owl. No owl. Guess I could do this, maybe. I make pretty unique and colorful art. You want to throw it in our Discord? We got sections you could share it. I would look to check it out. How late does this stream go till? We should be on for another... Well, we'll see about today. I started late. But we're usually on until about 4 hours from now. Almost every day. 3.5, 4.5 hours from now. Oh, crap. I didn't really play around Silas. I'm throwing away the 2/2 lifesteal. I think 15 health is enough to, like, not really worry about our health so much. When do I sleep? After the stream, usually 6, 7 a.m. But I only sleep a few hours. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that's not bad. We can actually... I don't know if you know if that's good for him. We get to kill one of these. It's actually kind of interesting. Either one is kind of good for us. That one's better, I think. Could deal with that. Put him to 7, remove that from the board. I think, I don't know if this is right, but I think I'm going to actually just do this. I think he has a hard time killing us here, and I think I'd rather just put the power on board that can attack next turn, and then use this to break a taunt, maybe. If he plays like clowns and kills that, we go 1, 1, 1, 1. It's still not. Now it would be lethal if he plays clowns. If he plays the big 10-10 rush with taunt. All right, 7 wins, pretty sick. Do we have another bet going already? Night Mr. Night Rainbow probably did it. Will we win 8? Wow, everybody said no. Come on, one more win for Redbeard. A Polish artist coming out of WW2, the World War II era. Is that the guy who does a lot of like death, skeletons and stuff? I saw some of that. It was actually really interesting. That 8 drop. Yeah, it's all over the place. We're only ever seeing the 4-7 and that 7-5. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but that's the guy. Yeah, those are... I mean, I can appreciate art. I just... More often than not, like, you know, I crack a joke and... I can, you know, I could see something. I feel like stuff like that is kind of cool, but like... What do they call it? Like modern art or like interpretive stuff. Like it's like this is just a bunch of barf on a canvas. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. Like I guess it's kind of cool. I guess, but it's not really. You know. But everybody pretends like it is, so then it becomes like fine art. Maybe, I don't know. I think MGMT is better than Radiohead. I think MGMT put out one good album. That first album they put out is really good, and then. Nothing else was all that good. And that album, what is it? Oracular Spectacular or something weird like that. What is it called? I think that album is not as good as... Certainly not as good, in my opinion. For my preference. The Bends. Kid A. Hail to the Thief. OK Computer. In Rainbows. I'm so cool, I listen to anime music. What's anime music? What the hell does that mean? I mean, what the hell does that mean? Even that album only has 2 or 3 good songs that get annoying really fast. I kind of like the whole album. I can't remember what's on it. But yeah, Kids was good, Time to Pretend was good, and Electric Feel, like 3 great singles, but I kind of thought the rest was okay too. Wolf Mother is my all-time favorite. I had the first Wolf Mother album on like day 1, man. I don't know where I heard it. It was like in a commercial or something. I'm like, I gotta get this. That was a good album, I thought. I probably couldn't tell you more than a few tracks, but I remembered enjoying it kind of straight through, even as a kid. Woman's on there, and Joker and the Thief, and probably some other crap. Some other Zeppelin ripoff was probably on there. Okay, what are we doing? I gotta like maybe go here. Who's that? Oh my god, Matt Dews. Matt Dews. Great to have you here, man. Wonderful. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I really do. I'm gonna try to get this win for you, Matt Dews. I've done a ton of album covers. My style is like glitch pop art. Are you throwing it in the Discord? If I saw you were looking to get in the Discord, there's like a 10-minute delay before you can post anything in case your album covers look like Dookie or something. Like, not like, but if it's actual Dookie, we try to filter through that. I like the Cosmic Egg album. Is that their second album? I only had the first one. Or was that the first one? Was it called Cosmic Egg? I didn't have that one. I got in, I posted. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Who's this? Use Kakarka. What goes off first? First my Frenzy, right? So let's bonk that. And then we just hit here to kill there. Little awkward, but it's fine. Redbeard, following since a few days. I'll be lurking. By the way, have few red hairs in my beard. How to increase? You have to eat more sunflower seeds. You got to use a Twitch Prime on Redbeard. You got to play more Arena. You got to average at least 3.5 wins, and you can get more red hairs in your beard. Watch more Brazilian fart porn. That'll do it. There, my name is Mr. Nickel Pickle. Okay, I'm going to the Discord. Wow, 3 people joined the Discord today. Sick with it. So is it explosive? Thought it was explosive for sure. Bathe in the blood of your enemies. Consume whiskey and cheese. Also very important. Oh my god, Grey Poupon with his with his Pokemon collection. Sick. I love it. I'm going to the main chat. Redbeard said he wanted to see my art, so I'm going to link it here. That's not a link. God damn it. God damn it. Pokemon in shit share. Get him out of here. Hey, hey, hey. Don't. You're gonna invoke Poet's Wrath. Are there really boobs in the Discord? If I join and there are none, there is hell to pay. Well, we have a boobs and dogs section, so... It's kind of bad. I guess it's irrelevant. Excuse me. I'm going to delete all the Discord channels. I would prefer if you did not. Okay. Okay. 8 wins. The yes boys have it. I'm stoked this deck went 8. 8's better than 7. Maybe just delete logs. We probably don't need a log section. I assume we're gonna get another bet in, so I'm trying to delay a little bit so you don't get a freebie. New bet. What are we betting on? 10? Will we win 10? Oi, oi, oi. I would have not expected 8, but 10. Maybe now we're in the, you know, maybe we're in the zone here. Man, I was just thinking it's so sick to have a new follower, a bunch of 7s. I knew it. I knew. I didn't know, but I knew. I could just sense it, that it was going to be a bunch of 7s. www.instagram. Am I like... Is it that... I'm not trying to be rude, but is it hard to do links in Discord? Alright, now I got onto the Instagram after manually typing some of this. Yeah, it looks cool. This is cool. This looks nice. I like bright colors. I like it. I like it. Sure, let's keep all that crap. I'm on mobile and I'm new to Discord. Alright, I forgive you. I don't know, actually. Maybe it's hard, for all I know. And normally I don't like putting those out early from him, but against the stone it's really good, so kind of screwed us. Want to bet 15k on no, bet 150k. You lose better now. You lose better now. I don't like art. You know, I don't like the... We might be in trouble. You know, against a priest, getting the extra minions could be good. I don't think we're going to schmork him down. We don't have an Arbor up. We don't have our fungal in our hand. Last game for me all. Statman. I'm glad you made it. I can't believe we got Statman. 2 nights in a row. Better lose, I guess he means. I think so. But hey, you know. Wanted to bet 15k on no. Bet 150k instead. You better lose now, red smiley face. That's probably what he meant, huh? You're right, you're right. Have a good night. Great to talk to you a bit more. Oh, excuse me. I need more powder. I can't kill that. I can play the poison, I guess. And he got our thing, right? It's probably my last game, too. I'm going to miss you both. Oh, I'm gonna miss you both. But I might see Juicy tomorrow or the next day. We probably won't see Statman until next Friday. Right? Probably. That's the Statman. It's the night of the Statman. But I'll look forward to that. I got homework. I've got some Queen's Reich and some Seven Dust to go through. See how I feel about it in the morning. Arthur, what up? Arthur, thanks, Arthur. Yeah, all right. I'll be lurking and doing less chatting. I'm gonna burn a card if I play that. I'm gonna burn my next draw. I think that's fine. All I do is lurk until I hear boobies. Dane. Don't be disgusting. Alright, so what do we want to draw and burn? What's our worst card? Anything other than Marsh Hydra, Fuzzy Elemental, Fungalmancer. It's funny. Isn't it funny, Twitch chat, how I got unlucky? That was good. It's okay. It was only a 1 in 17. However, had I known, probably would have done things differently. Who cares? It's just a 4-7 or a 7-5 that doesn't get added to our hand or whatever. Any genetic freaks in chat? we have some genetic freaks. Not in the same way that Scott Steiner was a muscular genetic freak, but that's, you know, that's all right. I hate ending the night on a loss. Well, we might win. Our deck's not super strong, so we got to a pretty lofty win total, I feel, with it. We just burned our best card. And chat laughed at me. That was fair. No, not you, I mean me. Oh, okay, yeah, you might lose, I don't know. You just forgot to laugh. So if I'm not going 12, I draft another deck, find a win, and then I go to sleep. That's a good policy. Okay, don't give him anything good. What is that? Idol of... Whoa. Is he dead? 4, 8, 10, 14. We actually won? That's great news. It's probably better to heal, considering none of our cards did anything. Hello, Redbeard and Shat. Hey, Keck W. What if you draft and go 0-3? Then Twitch chat's gonna make fun of you. Okay, one more win for the Yes Boys. Scott Steiner has blessed us. It seems that way, yeah. That story seems to make sense, yeah. Maybe get some new followers. Maybe people are impressed with our performance. Getting close to 1.05k followers on YouTube ourselves, which is pretty cool. Any day now, you know? Oh my gosh, legendary King Mukla. What a delight. Oh, we have 1.05k. Okay, cool. That's it. The pinnacle of YouTube subscriberism. Someone might lose 150k on no pressure. Hey, Gigor. What? Who's doing what now? You're the world's greatest tag team. Hey, Refugee, how are you, man? You see we got to 1.05k subscribers? That's pretty sick. Well, that's not good for us. Marrow Slicer is what I was afraid of. Oh, man. Refugee can now officially add big-time YouTube editor to his CV. What's a CV? So I have seeds in my teeth. Mill him with Mukla? I don't think I want to have a terrible turn myself just to mill him one card. It's more important to play on curve and get his minions off the board and get minions on the board for us. I'll consider adding it to my LinkedIn. What's a LinkedIn? I mean, yeah, Mukla, kinda. If he had nothing on board, I'd be more inclined to play Mukla. Alright, that's fine. What does it look like? Oh, it makes me look like an idiot. Okay. Sorry. What am I doing here? No, I said, It's kind of awkward. Like, we can play this and this, but it's kind of bad for us. He's going to use that to get his 5-1, which is also kind of bad. I guess I kind of just hate it. What can that pull us? Some initiates. Oh, let me put the camera back on. It's not too bad. No, I guess not. It's got, like, Death Warden's been good, but it's also been, it'd be bad for us too, you know? After his turn, it's more decent. Yeah, it's nice if I kill 2 of those things, or... Interesting. We got a big taunt coming. We could pick up clowns here, could be good. That 1-drop sure ain't what you want to see. What could we have hit? A dwarf? I guess we didn't have too many good hits there. The initiate's good, but... Eight mana, 3/5? Yeah. This card's kind of bad. It's alright, but it's kind of bad. I just play the clowns. He's gonna gain 2 life no matter what. He probably won't gain more than 2 from that, so I'm gonna stop, like, a cycle from clearing the 4/4s. Oh wait, we knew he had that? I guess that doesn't really matter that much. 'Cause he's trading for us. Fine. What was that 3/4 card? 8 mana again? Well, it's a 3/5, right? But it pulls 2 minions out of your deck. So you get a 3/5 taunt, which is kind of worth 4 mana, or at least it used to be. And then you get, let's say you build a deck that only has 4-drops. Then you get 2 more 4-drops. So you're getting 12 mana worth of cards for 8 mana in that instance. You have to build your deck around it. You have to wait a little while to get the other 4-drops. But the recruit mechanic, they kind of never really made many great recruit cards. I think they were a little worried about, you know, decks that ran like 1 minion maybe, or 2 minions, and you could always pull the one. It could break constructed in some ways. This guy's really not doing much that I care about. Invested Grizzly? Well, we just played him. I don't know where he went. I forget what he was called. Wow. I think we were 1 off, right? I think. If he has an Inquisitor, I guess it doesn't kill us, so that's cool. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I have lethal. I didn't really count yet. 5, 9, 10, 11. You have a taunt? Yeah, I wasn't super worried because I knew it would almost be impossible to kill us with Inquisitor with a minion that he couldn't free trade into. 10's pretty hot though. Rip 100. Oh, that one guy. That's right. That was the guy who told me I better lose. Oops, sorry. My 1K became 11K. Nice. See how some parts go this way, some parts go that way. Let's see if we can go 12. We might be able to go 12, Night Rainbow. I wouldn't have guessed it. How did this deck perform so well? The best things about this deck, the initiates have been good in the early game. The clowns have been good. That's about it. Marsh Hydras have actually been bad. We've cast 4 Marsh Hydras, I think, and we've gotten 2 8-mana 4/7s, and our deck has no spells to cast, and then that Paladin legendary that doesn't work. The 8-mana 7/5s, which I don't think we've even cast them. What has been good too has been Fungals for lethal, Power of the Wild for lethal, and a couple of Branching Paths for lethal. We stole a game or two with a Branching Path where we would have ended the run at 5 or 6 wins earlier. Looks meh. Yeah, it's not a great deck, I don't think. Brilliant Pilot. I think we're playing it well for the most part. The games we lost, I didn't feel like there was too much we could do. The games we won, a couple of them, I think we did have to make a couple of savvy little plays here or there to give ourselves a chance to win. And then one or two we just straight up lucked out. Top decked the Branching Path in that one game for sure. Yeah, no Keymasters. Nobody's played an Arbor Up. Nobody's played a Gnarg on one. And nobody's played a Ysera, so the games play out a lot more evenly without those meta-defining cards or meta-warping cards. Here comes the big guns. Love you, Redbeard, but I'm a no guy today. I would say we probably haven't been favored in any game, I would guess, at the start of a game, you know, before we decide who goes first or not. I would say we probably haven't been favored in a single matchup based off of deck quality, probably since like 2 and 2. Avoiding Scream and Light Bomb is a big factor. Yeah, our deck doesn't do well against AoE for sure. But we might go 1, 2, 3 coin Fungal, and if if he just hero powers here, well, that would be good. Hey, thank you so much, Juicy. Good golly, this Juice Man. I don't know what I did to earn this man's support and affection, but goodness gracious, I wish I could do it twice. I'm going to free trade there. I'm going to play this one. He's going to do what? Go 1 here, 2 there. We're going to play 2 stealths, and then we're going to fungal. This might actually be a win. That's not that bad. Happy Day of the Lord to y'all. Hey, Tiny Jane, how are you? How are you other than tiny? But thanks again to Juice Man for the 550, and anybody else who's having a good time hanging out, following. Came from the Dexter collab. Aw, yeah. You got yourself a new sub. You got yourself a stew. How bad is that for us? I'm not sure yet. It's kind of bad if he's Arbor upping. I gotta trade 2 minions, probably. I can kill the 2 beasts, but I guess I'm just gonna kill these 2. Just making if he Arbors up, I don't think we're coming back from that, but make it maybe like a Power of the Wild a little worse this way. It's kind of worth something. Let's see, he trades there, he bumps there, he hero powers. We play a 2, and a hero power. Yeah, this isn't looking good. How many views did we get up to on the Dexter vid? Over 18,000, which I thought was pretty cool. How much was your share if it wasn't just the follows? How much was my share? I don't know. That video probably generates him like $100 or $80 or something. I mean, he'd pay me. I don't know. He'd probably split it. But like I said, when, you know, jokes aside and whatnot, like, I don't care. You know, whatever. It don't matter to me. This is good just to give us a play for next turn. We're going to lose our guy, but we get to corrupt this. We get the stinking Grizzly out again, so that's kind of good. Maybe we can pull some Initiates or the 4-drops. Oh man, if he was trading here, we could play these two on that. That would be so delightful. I really want to play this next turn. If I do this, he hits it. That's alright. I mean, we could play this and this. We're only removing 2 power. I'll get this down before I get stuck with this, I think. Once your guys' weekly series takes off, I'm sure you'll arrange some world-shattering sponsorships and deals. Yeah, that seems accurate, yeah. That sounds about right. Alright, well, this is not going well. Well, per se. I could stop one of them. Maybe playing this is better. It's going to spit out 1,000,000 3/4s, but this is not too bad. Sounds like a new ad for Raid. World shattering sponsorship? I don't know. I think we're kind of boned here. I guess a card's probably still better for us anyway. $18,000 views should be a lot higher revenue. I'm sorry, what? Okay, what's the worst thing that could happen? Survival? Well, it's close. Close to the worst thing. No, we're you know, in a bad spot, but not. Are we dead? No, we're just dead, huh? I don't think we're dead. I don't think we're actually 100% dead here. Just dying, that's all. Oh no, maybe we are dead. No, we're just, it's exactly lethal. Alright, maybe miscounts. Just don't look at the screen, don't think about it. Wait, you say a collab with Dexter is not just a one-time thing? No, we're gonna do a few episodes. We'll see. If a lot of people keep watching or the same amount, we'll probably do, he'll probably allow us to do more. Winnable. It was close. I think our deck overperformed. It's alright. We got kind of close to coming back. We needed like half a turn, but we were always a full turn behind. We needed him to like have one kind of not great turn. What the hell? At least we got a golden renown performance.